Good morning, hopesters. We just got back from swimming. It is Tuesday, little after 11. Wow, I did not take a shower yet today. We just got up and headed out. It is gorgeous. It was beautiful yesterday. It's beautiful again today. I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit of yard work done. Dominic is out swinging on his swing. I gotta get him fed his lunch and get these kids off to school today. I tell you, it's finally becoming spring here. I'm excited. I'm not so excited about having to do all the yard work, but I am excited about this beautiful weather. We were able to leave the windows open last night. This house has been awesome for us. We've, year and 4 months that we've lived here now. Yeah, this has been the best thing we could have done. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a big fan of maybe moving to the suburbs, as we had a really cool spot right near downtown with a beautiful view, but all the extras of living in the suburbs, all right, I'll admit it, I'm kind of a convert. Woo! Welcome back to the vlog, hopesters. Last Friday, our bus was about 40 minutes late. Apparently the driver of the bus went on vacation and they didn't reschedule a replacement driver basically, and so they kind of forgot about her. I'm calling going, hey, are they gonna show up? Is everybody okay, kind of thing? And then they finally showed up. Well, today, what are we now? 30 minutes late almost?
Close.
But apparently the bus had some mechanical problems, so we're having some bus issues this week. Today is not necessarily somebody's fault, but still, a couple days of bad bus time. While we were waiting, I've been spraying out this screened in part of the deck because it's just got a bunch of grime on it from the winter. So sprayed it out and then got busy on it with my rubber broom right there. Now I got the doors flowing the air through here and the fan going. I might set up another one just to dry it out because the sun doesn't necessarily get in there. Should be dry by the end of the day. I think I'm getting ready to, oh wait, well, I've got a list. I never used to be a list person. Oh yeah, I gotta get Dominic's sheets switched. He totally soaked his bed night before last. Thanks so much, Alicia.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Also forgot that I made, I don't know if you've ever heard of Coolickles or Tropickles as they can be called. You take a jar of pickles and you pour the juice out, you add a cup of sugar, and you add 2 packets. This was cherry Kool-Aid, which is apparently the most popular flavor. Then you stick them back, you pour the juice back in with the pickles, and you stick them in the fridge for a week. And they look like this. Oh boy, I hate pickles. And it's not necessarily the flavor. I like the flavor, like if there was a pickle on my sandwich, you take them off. I like that flavor on the sandwich. It's the crunchy. Here's the thing about this. 75% of the people who've tried these really liked them. I've had a whole bunch of the family and neighbors try them, and the votes in, it's 75% winner. Even the ones who didn't like it are like, it's kind of strange. I don't know if I'd eat another one, but whatever. Me maybe getting grossed out by this is not going to be indicative of whether you should try it or not. So if you like pickles, you should try it. But I did say I was going to do this on camera, and I did make them so that I could try them because, as you know, I like to try to spread my wings a little bit. Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel that my reaction to this is going to be very much, oh, that's so gross sounding. It's going to be very much like, it's already grossing me out. It's going to be very much like my reaction would be with a typical pickle. Oh God. Oh, cutting into that just grossed me out so bad. I have a trash can over here. I don't think I've ever been more scared of a food in my life. Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1. couldn't do it. The flavor's not that bad. In fact, the flavor's kind of good, kind of sweet and sour. But how do you eat those pickles? How do you eat that? How do you eat that crunchiness? You can have these. I don't want any more. We're gonna get some dishes put away. Yeah, earlier talking about how nice it is to live here and getting accustomed to living in the suburbs. I think it actually suits me. I like it out here. Being in such a great school district, it really does make the difference. And I think I would know because I've lived in so many different places. Dad moved us around a bunch. He was an entrepreneur. He was always kind of buying and selling properties. And so that means that off the top of my head, I can't even count how many places. It's gotta be 10 at least. But anyway, I mean, I've lived a bunch of places. As a matter of fact, this is the house that my parents lived in when I was born. This is the house I was born in. I was born in a hospital, but this is where we lived. And then Dad traded this house to a friend of his for a little while, like 3 or 6 months, and we lived in Las Vegas. And then we moved back here. And then we moved to another place, but I don't even have time to drive to that. It's like way out north of town. But then after that, we moved to a lot of places, like here. And here, this was my dad's bar, and that was a machine shop, and we lived inside the machine shop. We had no windows that faced outdoors. We had a window that faced into a machine shop, a 1-bedroom apartment, little kitchen, bathroom, bedroom. That was it. I can't believe we lived here. But Dad was working and living, raising me by himself. And here, this was a trailer park though. Even though now there's only one trailer sitting here with like a yard, there were a bunch of trailers in here. And so we lived here for a little while. And right across the street, you could go straight through there, and it was a block away from the grade school. So even though it was a really trashy area, I was close to school. It was after my mom died, and it was easy for Dad. He could work, and he didn't have to worry about me getting to school and home. I was a latchkey kid. And here, and technically I didn't live here, but I lived here because that was my grandparents' house, step-grandparents anyway. And then my best friend Al lived right here. So I really grew up on this street, but I never technically lived here. This is where I have most of my childhood memories. And here, although we didn't have solar panels and it was a lot smaller then. And here, and this was my dad's business. It was a car lot. We lived in that little building. In fact, that was my bedroom, and that was the office with the little door in between. And then Dad had an apartment in the back of that. That was my home for 4 years. And here, and here. That was a fun house. And here, and here, and here. And so, I mean, I'm pretty knowledgeable on maybe what kind of place I'd like to live in and whether I truly am happy somewhere. And I would say that I am truly happy here now. It has a lot to do with my family. And speaking of loving this place, I probably need to hurry up and get this done so that I can get outside and get the yard done. Take care of this wonderful place that I live. You know what's interesting though is the place that I lived before this, I lived longer than anywhere else. We lived there for almost 11 years. I still occasionally drive by the old place just because I spent 11 years there. So I'm a little sentimental for a place. I think prior to that I lived The longest I lived somewhere was about 5 years. So hopefully we can be here longer than that. Oh, and again, I wish that there was smell-o-vision or smell tube so that you could smell what I got going on in that crock pot. I put a pork loin in there with some rotel. It's got some garlic, salt, pepper, cumin, chili powder, oregano. I think that's it. And heavy on the cumin that's in there so that it's gonna be this nice tear apart. I haven't decided if we're gonna do it over these tortillas over here or whether I'm gonna do it with some rice. I think we're just gonna do it with rice. All right.
Can you help me put my seatbelt on?
Your seatbelt?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No, you can put on your own seatbelt.
Can you help me put my helmet on?
You put it on your head and I'll snap it for you. So the kids are home from school.
Did it?
Nope, that's backwards.
I did it.
All right, hang on, let me snap this. All right. Anyway, Hudson's home from school. I haven't even had a chance to read your notebook yet, Hudson Ann. Oh, does that sound like it was maybe a good day then? Gave me a little growl there. All right, let's read your notebook and get you in started on your water shugs, and then Daddy's gonna finish his outside projects. Let's see, today is National Picnic Day, and said you read books outside with your book buddy, as in everyone got to eat outside, and Ava read Fox in Socks and Elmer. Was it a good book? Okay, I've been working on an episode there. The food is done. Kacy is home. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
And we are getting ready to sit out on the deck and eat because it is kind of a nice evening. Dominic's outside playing with Calvin. They're having a blast out there. Kacy just went downstairs, changed Hudson's diaper, and now we're...
She's happily watching Sesame Street.
Exactly. I was just telling them about all the places that I'd lived. I had to tell them about all the places you've lived.
Mine are boring. They're all in Kansas.
If you guys have lived somewhere like cool or strange, that includes cool cities or maybe, I don't know, weird living situations, feel free to comment and tell me about them below. I would love to hear about them.
G-rated, please. G-rated.
Yes, please. Oh, by the way, look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. With rice and corn and avocado and some refried beans. Well, you need to finish your dinner, buddy. You've been working on that for 45 minutes. You need to get it done.
But I don't like avocado.
There's like basically no avocado in there. Eat it up.
No.
Yeah, you need to finish it. So, yeah, Kacy and I finished our dinner. What? No. No, you've already had 2 times with beans and 2 times with chips. So now you need to finish the food that's on your plate.
Water, please.
Nope. You can have nothing until your food's done. So yeah, we finished our dinner. He came in like right when we started to eat. Calvin's grandparents showed up and so he had to head home anyway. Now I've been going around and closing all the windows that I've had open in the house because I don't know what this line's from, but storms are brewing. Okay, episode 52 is done. It is, yeah, it's 9:15. I've got to go down and get Hudson's water hooked up. I always hook it up about 9 o'clock, 9:15. Kacy's also working. I'm going to try to get her to stop also.
Welcome to you.
There, that's better. That's some loud Sesame Street you got going on there, Hudson Ann. You like it though? Is it a good show? All right, Daddy's gonna move you and get your water hooked up. Mom's in here working in her office.
And like my eyes are so dry and red. I probably look like I've been awake for 24 hours.
Well, I just told them that I was done editing and I was gonna try to talk you into stopping working too. See, it's her, workaholic.
I'm done. I'm in the middle of writing a last paragraph, so.
All right, fair enough.
I said I'm done with like the high priority stuff, so that's good.
All right. It's 9:15. That's what I was saying.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
yeah, just
Okay.
you gotta stop.
Okay.
So that being said, guys, that's going to do it for today's vlog. Don't forget, go on to seethesitesfam.com. Check out the merch tab, and there you can find shirts. The Hope for Hudson shirts. Yeah, don't you want him to get some Hopes for Hudson shirts? There's the Miracle shirts and the Gratitude shirts and the Growth shirts. You gonna tell him to go get shirts? Alright guys, that's gonna do it. Hudson and Mommy and Daddy are just gonna chill out and watch some TV, drink some water. So, remember, to the world, you may be just one person, but to just one person, you may be the world. So go be somebody's world. All right, love you guys. Click the like, click the subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are, click the bell so you get notified when the new episodes go up. Ready to get out of here, babe? Night, guys. Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode, and if you aren't a subscriber and you want to become part of the Hopesters, click the logo right here in the little white circle with the purple writing on it. If you want to watch the last episode, check the one over here to the side, and if you want to watch one that YouTube picks for you, then click or tap the one right down there in the corner. And I hope that we see more of you seeing more of us.